Yes, we are live. I had some big problems with the stream here. It wasn't, there was some confusion on the settings, so apologize for that. But I think we are on live for eSeniors. This is round number 3, Hungaroring, and it's group 2. So let's just get my bearings and clean up a couple of things around this. I'm gonna get the new share of the link here and put it on Facebook. And we are holding for qualifying to start. I'm gonna put that on the Discord as well. Do some housekeeping. All right, group 2 was a fun race. We're going to look at the standings in just a little moment while I'm trying to get my It hasn't switched over yet, so I think we are good. All right, I think I've done what I can for this. And here we are, Derek Bird online. Thank you, Don, for sorry about confusion with links and things as we get transition into kind of a little new setup of things. I figured out what it was. The old stream was set up for 4K, which is not what I'm doing. So I got an error when I connected over the stream key. So here we are, Hungaroring. Not a good, not a good. It's not an easy track by any means. So it's going to be very interesting. We are holding here, it's 1 o'clock sharp. So obviously we are gonna keep an eye on Don Queen in his Audi. He's certainly a contestant in this championship. He's currently in the lead. We're gonna look a little bit more detail on that in a couple of minutes when we switch over to the actual qualifying. Let me get on this guy. Get out on track with someone driving. Just checking that everything works. Yeah, I got my cams going. Very nice. Yeah, so we have, you see a little slider. Couple of seconds left, and we're gonna switch over into the race, or to the qualifying. Qualifying is gonna be 20 minutes, and we have a 50-minute race, and there are no pit stops. So just a straight up race. Oh, he's really doing a number here on his tires. Should see him jump back to the pits right there. So here we are in the pits. I wish there was a view so you could kind of just walk down the pit lane a little bit easier than doing the regular and the lineup we do. Maybe I can do that. Maybe. Let's see.
Go, go, go.
All right. Well, qualifying has started, so let's focus on that instead. See who will be the first that takes do the timing. See if I can get up this. Yeah, I wonder if you see this. Yeah, so I have the current standings. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So Don Queen is in the lead. We have Kamsund. Not sure if he's still in the racing of the championship. Billy Stewart, Richard McKay, and Mr. Lynn Ortner. So yeah, we have Lynn Ortner on the track. I'm just checking Queen on the track. Yeah, Billy Stewart on the track. We have and McKay. So the only one we don't see is Kamsund. So yeah, gonna be interesting to see how this shakes out for the top 5 of the championship. All right, let's get on the track. Let's look at Don. Nice livery there with kind of jagged teeth there in the front of the grill. Number 17 Audio Royal Racing Don Queen. Let's let him take us around the track for a little bit. So Hungaroring, it's 14 corners, I believe, 4.3. So 4.3 kilometers, that's 2.7 miles. So it's in Pest County in Hungary. So obviously we know this as the Formula 1 track. It became, in 1986, it actually became the first Grand Prix track behind the Iron Curtain. It was Bernie Ecclestone. He wanted to have a race in the USSR, that was called at the time, but a Hungarian friend, he recommended Budapest. And they wanted a street circuit, a little similar to Monaco. But and they wanted to build it in Budapest's biggest park, but the government decided to build a new circuit just outside the city instead, near a major highway, which is a really good idea. And they started construction October 1st, 1985, and they built this track in 8 months. So that's the fastest. That was less time than any other Formula 1 circuit. And the first race was held in 1986. So. Yeah, it's a cool track, but it is hard to pass. So we're gonna do a little truck run through, if you will. So once Don get up to speed. So I see a couple of people joining. Hey, Adam Rios, Antonio Bitten. Yeah, Derek, fantastic race yesterday. Really enjoyed. You were staying cool as a cucumber with. Woody the Woodpecker behind you. That was really impressive. Let me know about the audio levels, if that were okay. They were a little bit. I had some problems Friday, yesterday, where my voice was not on top of the racetrack, so to speak. So I hope this is better and clearer. But just let me know. Let's run with. Be on the bumper here. So here's the braking point. On the right is like a steward or a track marshal, and just stay very confident here. Try to basically that corner, you just pass it like you did. And this is the blind left-hander braking point, about where the red and white markers start. Throw yourself into this one. Go here. You go tight, 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 tight. Be patient on the throttle. Coming into this chicane, you brake where the curbing starts. Just try to. Oh, that's good momentum through there. Here's the left-hander. And this one is really hard here. This fast right-hander, you have to be really careful not to go wide. That's one of the places where you certainly get the track limit warning. This is the same thing. Very patient to be able to get out. And here. Right-hander, get on the throttle, and then we have the left-hander coming up, and you want to go. He opens up really well here to get on the throttle here, nice, and you can go kind of wide there. And here's the last turn. You want to be patient here as well. You get on the throttle and go use as much track as possible. So that's a lap with Don Queen, so he sets the fastest lap on that. Let's look at La France for a little bit. In kind of ominous looking blue and purple car 66 Wolf Racing. So Paolo, hello, welcome. Thanks for the feedback there, Derek. Yeah, this is cool livery, La France. I wonder what the livery is about. It's I'm not up on the kind of the pop culture shows. I don't know if it's a reference to that or not, but it looks really, really cool. It's kind of a wood and a wolf on there, so I don't know if that's a movie or something. Doing good work out on track. Let's go to Shannon. He's driving the Honda. I think he's one of the few Hondas on track. Yeah, he is the only Honda on track. He's going wide. Hope, yeah. Really cool Red Bull livery that I just received to the download, so make sure that we see that one. Very nice livery. Aston Martin, that's truly a workhorse. That's one of my favorite cars before I went to McLaren. I think that's what I started to drive. I would say it's one of the easier cars to drive with ACC. Let's look at Daniel Britos in the yellow and red DB Racing Team McLaren. So Daniel, he's a cool guy. Gonna race 24-hour Spa together. We did another not so long. I think it was a 12-hour endurance race previously. That's a different experience to drive endurance. It's a kind of another mindset. Just kind of get your head down and do your laps. It's about the big picture and the long game. Jeremy is in the Audi as well, car 88, and he has the Pink Floyd livery, which is really cool. Pink Floyd, one of my favorite bands. I play guitar. I'm a Stratocaster fan, so obviously David Gilmour, he is my absolute guitar hero, and his guitar solos for Pink Floyd is just amazing. So let's see where we are now. Right now we have Billy Stewart in the top. He's doing 145. I think we're going to see 143s here maybe when we really get going. And you guys on the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Yeah, we have 11 guys watching. Please press that like button, and if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, it would be great if you would do that too. I rearranged my broadcast situation a little bit. I used to sit in my racing seat doing the broadcast, but that's not very convenient, so it's not good for your talking voice to sit like that, so you need to be a little bit upright, and that's why you see the broadcasters often stand up, because first of all you get the better energy when you do commentating when you're standing up, and also it's a little bit better on your voice not to be kind of hunched down. Mark Stevens, welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. Sunny days in Hungary. 10 minutes of qualifying, and we see Billy Stewart, McKay, and Lynn Ortner and Queen. So I think certainly we're going to expect more from Don, I would assume. Let's see who's doing a good lap here. So P9, this is a fantastic livery of Dimitris Statis, Syndeo Racing. So he's up about 4/10. See if I can get a little bit further up in the field. With this pace, he should be able to get up to, maybe P6, P5. Let's see. Maybe we should actually look at him and come as a passenger. Yeah. And coming on the last turn. See, yeah, he's up half a second. Lost a little bit of time there. He should get into P6. There we go. P6 for Dimitri Statis for Sendeo Racing car number 6. Audi, not audio. Audi. Come on. All right, Shannon. Let's drive with Shannon. He's just starting his lap here. Coming around. Be patient around this turn. Got a little rear end kick there. I think if you have a Bentley, you can really abuse those curbs. Going a little wide, you can go a little tighter on the... Oh, he gets kind of out of position. Need to pull back, but he's still up 0.6 from his previous lap. So this could get him into a couple of more positions. A little wobbly coming through, but he's still up. He's 0.7. He's losing a little time here. See if he can get on the throttle. Yeah, he's picking that up again. Yeah, sorry, lap times. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, here with Delta. That's what you want to see, right? There we go. I think that's what we want to see. All right, so Shannon, P6. Now I have to find my mouse. My mouse disappeared. Let me get to race control. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see who else. Billy Stewart is still there. Don is in P5. That's surprising. He's not on a good lap right now. It's surprising to see Don there, I would say. This is a new guy for me. Custom Guy. Is that how you say it? Custom Guy? Arthur? Crazed Canuck Racing. Obviously, he's a Canadian in the BMW with this purple and white livery. Very cool. Let's look at him. Get him some screen time. Currently running in P20. Good looking car. Danny Holtz. Thank you guys for joining. Hey guys, hit the like button a little bit. I only see 4 and we have 14 viewers. So maybe we should get up to 14 likes. What do you think? Let's put that as a challenge on ourselves. All right. It's a Vischerek. Not so familiar with Vischerek. I think maybe he's new for this season. He's up half a second. He's doing good. Well, he didn't do good there, so he went off. Ollie, always a crowd pleaser. Oz Racing. Such a fun guy. All the way from down under. See what he can do. He's about even with his previous lap. Coming around the twisty bits. Last turn. Yeah, he's up a little bit. He's not gonna do an improvement. Don Queen still in 5th. A little bit of mystery to me. But we'll see if we can pull something out here. We have 5 minutes left of qualifying, and Stewart, McKay, Vischerek, and Linortner provisional 2 first rows. Let's look at someone else. We haven't really... Have we looked at Tennant? No, he sits there. Meleski, he's also in pits. Oh, we have... Okay, yeah, here's the confusion, right? Here's Frank Tennant. We have 2. This is Barricade Alien Hunter. So he has that police livery. Cool. Currently running in P20. So a little quite far back. This quite a spread here on the grid right now. It's about 5 seconds from beginning to end. And Billy, I thought we would see a 43, but I guess not. Maybe we're going to see that in Group 1. I won't be able to do Group 1. We have Formula 1 in Texas, so I'm doing kind of watching party. I'm not going to be at the track, but I'm going to do some watching at home with friends. So Middle of France again, a little bit. Losing that time. No one is really on a real runner here to be able to advance. So the whole field is starting to settle in a little bit. The Ollie is about even. Yeah, a lot of people sits in the pits now, so maybe people have just said this is what I can do. This is not an easy track. I mean, you can really lose quickly in several sectors, and it's not the easy track to pass as well. So you need to line up people and do a little late break. As you come into the chicane, is actually a pretty good spot. All right, coming good on the curb, and careful going over the track limits. There's another one. He's really patient, waiting to get on the throttle. He's doing some gains here. He's up 0.2. He's going to be able to maintain that. Now he lost a little bit. Oh, he lost it all. Ollie lost it all. He could have advanced actually to P3. Let's see if he can do. Let's follow him for another lap here. What's up, Stefan Buckley? Oh no, he's not continuing. That's too bad. What a shame. He had a really good time, but he lost everything in the last corner. That's frustrating. He doesn't have time to go around now. There's a minute. Okay, guys, let's see how this is gonna work out. Let's get to someone that's on the... Billy Stewart is still on the track. He's up 2 tenths. Yeah, Danny, I hear you. It's, I don't know what it is with this track, but it has this this sector that we're actually coming into right now. That's really hard. You can gain a lot, but you can lose a lot. You have to just have the right lines through here so you can maximize on the throttle as you come out of just that particular corner. And then this guy as well really sets you up for this straight. This is another place where you can actually effectively come on the inside and late brake. Oh, he's using that curve there to kind of turn around, which is good. Here you want to open up a little to get on the throttle. And this is the most frustrating corner. I mean, you can lose, like we saw Ollinger, or Ollie did. He lost everything in that turn. But Stewart clocks goes into 144.8. So we have the grid. We have Stewart and McKay on first row, Vishrik and Ollie on the second row. Then we have Don. Maybe Don is going to be delivering a little bit more during the race. So yeah, that's exactly, Mark, that's exactly what we saw. So So let me get the... you're gonna see the current standing. I don't think Canson is part anymore of the driving. So it's between Don, Billy, McKay, and Linarter. And so Ollie did good. McKay, yeah. So we have the kind of the top 5 or top 4 drivers out of the top 5 where we kind of expect them to see, but maybe in a different order. Yeah, exactly right there. Adam, that last corner is a killer. You need to get a good run, because that first corner it's perfect to do a late break. We'll see if I can manage to do a track walk or grid walk or whatever we call it when it switches here. See if I have time for a little pit stop. Let's see if we can go do a little track walk here. Grid walk. All right, we have there. Oops, don't want that. All right, now then. So, okay, we have Stewart and McKay. Do a little faster. And we have number 45, Vishek, Linorter, 11. Oops. Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is my first time doing this. Okay. Don Queen, La France. Shannon, Statis. And Hupje, Red Bull. Lamborghini of Obando. And Britos and Arobas. Here we comes to Ellis. Banks, Caballero, and Torrance, Parks, 513, Tennant in the police car, Meleski. Whoops. Hello. All right. And 2 last guys, 71, Custon G and
20 seconds.
And Ars. Okay. Let's see if I can get back to where we were. Hello. Here we go. Whew, I got nervous there. Cool. There we have the helicopter. Stand by if we have any injuries. So, Hungaroring. Round 3, eSeniors Group 2. Who's gonna take it?
Green light. Go, go, go.
All right, good start. Stewart and McKay next to each other. Then we're gonna get going 3 wide into turn 1. Let's see if we're gonna have that without any bigger problems. I do think we had a little. It's always a little door to door. Not anything big at this juncture. Let's go down here to see what we have. Some positions that has been changed, but I don't see any red, yellow flags or anything. Very good. We have a little, yeah, this gaggle of cars here. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, that's contact. That's Arobas Caballero. So that's unfortunate. Let's see what goes out there in the top 4, top 5. Stewart in the lead, has a handsome lead. Back in the field a little bit, Arobas. Looks like Parks had an off. So these couple of cars here, Meleski, Custom, Tenant, and Tenant. Let's see what happens there. Going back, look at replay. 2 police cars. Oh, he just went off. Okay, he oversteer was the problem there. All right, back in time. Don Queen. So it's a hard track to pass, so we'll see what kind of action we get on the track. Keeping an eye a little bit here on what's going on in the backfield here. Oh, we have Tennant had a problem with getting to good braking, but oh, he's coming back. Look at that. He just powers through on that. Although he had a problem and almost came to a full stop, that car is a monster. It just powers through. So good driving there. Look up. Really interested in Don. If Don is going to be able to put himself in P1 again, I'm a little bit surprised to see him down there after the qualifying. I think everyone is. Ellis coming up on Arobas in his green fluorescent Lamborghini. See if we can make any inroads. Let's do this. Let's do this cam instead. So we have Lamborghini on Lamborghini. You don't see too many. Well, we have 2 here in this race. That's not a super popular car. We don't see really any Ferraris in the eSeniors Championships. I don't think. I'm not sure if we have anyone doing the Ferrari. Move the chat window through. Sorry about that. Look a little bit on the chat and what's going on there. All right, I think kind of the field settles down a little bit. We have this little this threesome, if you will, here with Banks, Obando, and Ellis. Put them on the heli. So Obando is now coming up really close on Ellis. Coming into the chicane. So with two equally matched cars in the Lamborghini, it's all about who takes the right line to conquer the other one. So let me know on the stream if there's a specific driver you wanna see that you enjoy. Let's look at Ollie Linnortner. That's a handful. Coming through here on starting his third lap, or actually his fourth lap. I'm sorry. See if we can catch you up with McKay. It's been good driving. I'm gonna see on the report. There are a couple of contacts in the beginning. Really in the after first turn. So this season we focus on having drivers report themselves if they have been subject to an infraction that they want to report. It really cuts down the work on the stewards rather than looking at every single incident. Certainly when we started the eSeniors with so many cars on track, and if you go through every, I mean, it's got to be like 60 incidents you have to go through and look at each incident. It's just not doable. And also did a kind of a Google Sheet entry form just to kind of keep the reports organized, so it's a little bit easier than to try to follow along on a thread where people comment and so on, like we normally do in this reporting threads on the Discord. So that's going to be easier, I hope. Luckily, we haven't seen much incidents being reported, so I think this has been really clean racing in the last couple of races, and this is probably no exception. I think these contacts were more door to door. There was probably one that took a couple of cars off, so we'll see if we get the report to review on that, but that's okay. Let's look at Daniel. He's chasing down Jeremy. Coming down on the start straight. This is one of these tracks that have no modifications at all from Formula One. They only have this track layout, really. So there's no difference from racing Formula One or a GT3 here. They can't do any modification of the track, which is kind of cool. So it has 14 turns, as I mentioned earlier. Not everyone was on here, I guess. And it's 2.7 miles or 4.4 kilometers, and the first race was held here in 1986, so it's been around for a while. And at the time, it was the first Formula One race behind the Iron Curtain that we had then back in the 80s, kind of end of the Cold War. And they wanted to do a street circuit, and they wanted to be in one of the bigger parks, or the biggest park in Budapest, but the government decided to build it outside by a freeway instead, which is probably a better idea if you have a lot of people than to have it smack dab in the middle of the town. I don't know how the street circuits really, how they manage the parking when they do it in like Singapore and other places. Okay, let's look around the track. Not that many. Oh, Statis. Something happened with Statis. He went. Maybe he had a little bout with someone. But here we see La France on Don Queen on the straight. He's not reaching him, but he is really coming up on him. He's going wide. I don't know. It looked like he would. That could be a track penalty. I don't know how prevalent the track penalty is going to be, if it's going to be an equalizer on any of the drivers this race. Could be. Ollie chasing McKay. Let's see. Shannon is lurking in the background here with La France. Oh, here we come. Here we go. La France. Don Queen. Yeah, that was a wise choice. He was checking out, but that also meant that Shannon just get an opportunity. Is he going to do inside? Oh, I don't think they touched. I think maybe La France just flinched and saw him coming and just did an evasive maneuver. Let me look at that. Yeah, 71, 513. Yeah, there was no contact there. So that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, Shannon still very close. So now they're coming up to the last turn very soon. See if Shannon can get close enough to do a slipstream, some slipstream action. Get a good run out of here, and he should be good. I don't think he got a good enough run. I'm sure, fortunately. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. No, I don't think. Yeah, he's looking a little bit. La France went really high on the curbs there. Another little battle. Can take a look at. Oh, here we go. Obando on Ellis. That's a good. Actually, that's another good spot. Oh, I'm sorry. That was turn one. I was turned around a little bit. So Obando in P11. Finally managed to pass Ellis. Oh, we actually have 3 Lamborghinis. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. Mileski is in the pits. Statis is in the pits too. Oh, that's a touch. That's unfortunate. Obando is waiting. And Caballero went off as well. Obando joins. Whoa, that was close. Good job. Yeah, Obando had a little altercations. Yeah, La France needs to get closer and send it in T1 or T2 unless Don makes a mistake. Yeah, very true, very true. La France, he's now 2 seconds behind Don, so he needs to go back and regroup. Obando on Caballero. We are have 37 minutes left, so a lot of time for these drivers to get into the groove. Oh, Obando gets a very good exit there. Let's see here. At Caballero, the BMW just powers on. I don't know if Obando maybe needed to lift a little bit. He almost hit him, so that could be why he's braking late there. Try to remain in contact. So I have some, apologize if you hear some voices in the background here. If the microphone picks that up. Tennant went to the pits. Unknown situation there. Mileski and Statis, it's in the pits. And Hoopje in the BMW livery. Ample. All right, so he just passed on through there. I guess Shannon felt that wasn't his fight. I don't know. Okay, 3 minutes damage on Dimitri. Yeah, I hope, are you still sitting there? Because you will still get points. Yeah, you sit there. So still in P21, you're going to get some points, so you don't want to exit out as we are following Hupia that has Shannon just behind him. Okay, Obando and Caballero, this is an interesting dance. See if we can see a pass on the straight. Come on, Obando, get closer, get close. No, he loses contact. Looked like he was a little bit squirrely there. Yeah, not close enough to do anything. Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's really staying with it. You have to be very patient here. Just stay in contact and use the few places where you can actually do a not so risky pass. We have 14 corners on this track. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Yeah, that punt situation there, Danny. I mean, as we now are doing reporting, right? So the drivers report. It's really up to the driver to report, and then the stewards will review and make a judgment. But the current rules are that you're supposed to wait, and I guess if it's evident that you are trying to wait but the other car is not really get going, then you should go. So you make an effort, but you can't sit there all day while the guy tries to start the car or whatever he's doing. All right, so here we go. We have Obando still chasing Caballero. Is he close enough? Is he going to do a late break? No. He's patient. There's time. All right, he's getting a little look there. Yeah, he's really comfortably sitting. It's really in the twisty bits here when the BMW maybe is not so competitive. It's on the straights. We're gonna see that this distance between the two cars are gonna extend a little bit. Oh, he's looking there. He's looking on the outside. We're coming up to the chicane. Yeah, I think Caballero is lagging a little bit. He's kind of floating around. But good driving, nevertheless, between these two drivers. Oh, Meleski went off. He didn't have any... I think that was unforced error. He didn't have anyone around him, I believe. So in the top area, yeah, I mean, Stewart, he really sits comfortable here as McKay 10 seconds behind. And then behind here, we're probably going to see a battle between the 2, 3, and 4 positions. That's my expectation. Gonna see maybe some tire wear on some of the cars. I don't know if anyone on the stream knows if the Audi, if that car is hard on the tires or not. Will be interesting to see. As we have 3 Audis here, if they are gonna come up on each other in the end. Let's look at Torrance. We haven't looked at Torrance that much. He's coming up on. Oh, they have to go to Obando. He's still on it. Still on it. I think at this point he feels that he really have better pace, but there is just no room to do anything about it. And also it's always you see that. Oh, he sideswiped. Oh, good save. That's great. Good save. It looked like it was lagging. Looked like Caballero was lagging and then clipped him. But he was holding. I think this is exactly the right way of doing that. You know, keep an eye out what happened with the guy. Yeah, I can just lift a little bit here to make sure he gets back on track, and on we go. So, well done. Daniel Britos, let's give him some love. As we're coming up on the straight. He's chasing Jeremy in the Pink Floyd. Not close enough to do any try in this turn. Very patient driving. McKay still 10 seconds behind Stewart. So if we have any new drivers or new on the stream, click the like button. That would be awesome. Yes, that helps the magic algorithms to know that this is an awesome place to be when we stream the championships. This field is pretty spread out. Torrance is chasing, coming through the chicane. And we have Tennant behind him. Let's look at the guy I'm not so familiar with, Arthur here. It's coming up on Ars. Is it Terry Ars? Yeah, Terry Ars. That's a cool livery there on that Porsche. Hats off to anyone driving Porsche. Specifically, I think on this track that have this kind of fast corners. Easy to handle, or not easy to handle the Porsche in those corners. At least for me. I tried out the Porsche when the new Porsche came out. I tried it out at the what was it? I don't remember what track, but I mean, it's a hard car to drive. So hats off to anyone driving it. Yeah, if you have an accident and the guy really goes into the wall, then I don't think you really need to wait, because I mean, high likelihood that he's going into the pits or he's so damaged, so he actually, even if you wait, you're gonna pass him anyway. Okay, Caston Gu is coming up. All right, this is the BMW on the straight. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's the BMW power right there on the Porsche. Oh, yeah, good driving. Oh, he holds on. Good driving there. I think Ars understood what was coming there. So, very intelligent driving. So, here we have Mr. Tennant. This is Frank of the two Tennants. So, he is coming for... this couple coming. Nice. Torrance going on the inside there. Good move. Coming up on the straight, we're going to see a drag racing here between these cars. There might be even 3 cars. Let's get on the helicam and see. Oh, the Bentley is muscling on, looking on the inside. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's going tight. Try to get on the throttle as much as possible, but Kevin Torrance keeps on, comes into the next turn, gets the inside. And Tennant has to check out a little bit. Obando comes behind them. Well done, good racing. Very well. But Tennant keeps with him. He's going wide. Torrance coming into the turn here for the chicane, and Obando is lurking in the background, trying to see if he can do any inroads here, harvest any mistakes. And here's the mistake. Tennant going wide there, cutting the corner. I would think that would be a track penalty. I wish this game would show the, or not a penalty yet, but the warning. I wish they would show the number, the warnings. Actually, on regular racing, try to remember if the broadcasters for Formula 1, for example, if they actually know how many track warnings the cars sit with. I don't remember that. All right, 15 guys on the stream. That's awesome. Hit the like button if you just came in. So we're watching Group 2, Hungaroring. Billy Stewart is in the lead. Don Quinn is in P3 right now. We're looking at Torrance and Tennant fighting here with the Bando in the background. Some good racing, good looking car, easy to spot. Obando's fluorescent livery. Really sitting on Tennant there, waiting for a mistake, coming around to the chicane where Tennant had little problems before. And we're coming around that turn, coming up towards the chicane. And this was hard to know where people brake here if it was really going on the curbs. I would think that the Bentley would just eat those curves for breakfast. Let's drive with Obando's car, get a good view of the 3 cars in front if they start to get close. This is one of the closer. Actually, let me break here. Breaking news here. Ellis in P10 is going to pass. He was really closing the door there, Daniel. That was a little borderline. I don't know. I guess you can do one move, but I think it was right. Let's get back to this. Here's Obando. Let's see if he can get the good. He's scrubbing the tires a little bit, and you hear my dog in the background. Obando getting on it on the straight, but you see the BMW, he's just by. The view on the front. So they're catching up to Banks. Let's be a passenger here. As Torrance is chasing down Banks. Oh, he got a little snap of on the back end. And here, yeah, he clearly went wide there. So that could be a track warning. See what goes behind. Yeah, there we have the Bentley. You don't see too many Bentleys. I'm racing another. He's getting really close there. Racing another league on Friday nights, kind of US-based drivers, and there are no Bentleys. Used to be popular, I think, right? Keeping an eye on what's going on further up, but this is the closest racing right now with Torrance, Tennant, and Obando. Obando is really on Mr. Tennant. Let's do passenger view. Let's see if he can get close enough to come up on the straight, and we get the drag race between the Bentley and the Lamborghini. Coming up to, I think you had to check out a little bit, lift a little, lost momentum. Come in here. He's coming a little bit too hot, losing momentum. But in front, Torrance and Banks. Bando's really fighting. Looking on the inside, is he going to late break? Yeah, he's going to late break. Nicely done, and Tennant realizes that, yeah, that was what was going to happen. So that's good job there, Obando up in P13. Don Queen, let's check in with Don. Let's see, Ellis Britos. Britos is on Jeremy still. This has been going on for quite a while, I believe. Now Tennant is getting back on Bando. Maybe the Bentley is stronger on the longer straights. Torrance is almost reached for Banks, but he had to check out a little bit. So now Bando is getting on him. Very good racing. Yeah, I have a gate set up, Danny, but I can't push the gate so high so it mutes the barking, because then I have to be really loud to break the gate. So yeah, I put it high enough to block out any like AC hum or my wife talking downstairs or anything. So, but oh, that's very close. Well, I mean, Don was there. He was went very tight. It's okay. It's okay, that move. I don't think it was aggressive move, but I wouldn't say anything more than that. So yeah, Don is or Obando is climbing. Okay, let's see. I was having a little voice break. Danny is still working on Aerobus. It's less than 20 minutes left, so now it's time to hustle. And we're gonna see people going wide right there. Looking a little bit on the inside. Yeah, rubbing is racing. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, he was maybe the other driver. I don't remember who it was. Banks. He probably got a little bit surprised. So maybe he did the turn and kind of bounced off Obando there. But Obando took the opportunity. I like that. Rubbing is racing. I'm gonna put that on my car. So Don, good old Don. Let's see what he can do on Mackay. We will probably see a little bit tire wear coming into play, perhaps. Cars get a little bit lighter too. Let's jump down to Ellis. They're really close now. Ellis on Britos. Well, let's see. This is an interesting little gang here. We've been seeing them battling throughout the race. So we have the Bentley on the BMW. Maybe they're equally matched on power on the straight. I think the BMW is probably a little bit more limber. I'm sorry, we have this Torrance in front. Torrance in the Lamborghini, which is of course a pretty limber car in my mind. Oh, La France. Did he just pass? Oh, I have to go back. What happened there? I saw something change. As I see also Ellis is passing Britos. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, there we go. This is the replay. France going outside. Is he able to get down to stick? No. Okay. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, back to live. So La France still chasing Don. I thought Don was about to get up a little bit on Ollie. But now it seems like La France is the guy that's gonna maybe push down Queen a little bit. All right, come on, La France. La France has a really cool setup for his racing experience. Oh, someone went off there. Yeah, he has, I think he has the triple screen and all that. So I think I saw a picture, it looked really cool. Okay, Ellis is now, Ellis passed Daniel Britos, so now he's the guy that's gonna try and catch Jeremy Arobas that drives in P8. Arobas goes wide. Maybe we're gonna see so maybe a track penalty on someone in the end. Also see that Tennant passed Banks, so Tennant is in now, Frank is in P12. Good racing, Shannon. Oh, Shannon went off. I wonder if that's, yeah, that's, I've done that. I've been nosing like that when you get on the throttle a little bit too quick and on the straight. Let's see here. We can get, yeah, if you come into the last turn and you get on the throttle too early, yeah, that's what happens. Let's see if we're going to see a late break coming into turn 1. No, he's, Alice is thinking twice about that. Okay, Donny Queen have managed to chase up Ollie. So we're riding with Don. See if we can get Don on the podium. Yeah, I'm reading comment here down there. Like new rule: if there's an OP car and there are more than 8 cars on track, yeah, it gets a little complicated to make those decisions. I think rather than just waiting for maybe the ACC to do the change. Gets a little bit subjective. What's an OP car maybe, but certainly if there's like a new car coming out, like when the BMW came out. Everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, driving BMW, and they were very successful. But on the other hand, you can't really change cars in the middle of the season. So maybe that's something that can be weighed in when the season starts. If we see that there's an OP car, when the season starts, you might want to make adjustments. All right, yeah, but then on the other hand, then when the game starts to adjust it, then you need to remove that ballast. Britos looks a little bit on the inside now. He's not close enough. Oh, okay, so he's come up to Arobas again, yeah. So Ellis passed Arobas, and now Daniel is back behind the Arobas. He spent a lot of time looking at that that car from the rear. Let's go up to La France, yeah. Nice throaty sound of the BMW. Yeah, I mean, Danny, that's cool. I mean, it's something definitely to think about if there is something. If you have information from other leagues, how they do things, that's obviously super cool. And especially what cars are considered OP. I don't know if we have any car that's particularly OP at this point. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. Maybe the BMWs. There's one thing if they are strong in certain aspects. If they're strong on the straight, I wouldn't say that they're OP. That's just the way the car is, and you shouldn't necessarily kind of modify that. I think it's just if someone is really OP overall. Okay, let's get back here. Okay, look at this. We have ollies now all over Mackay. Maybe we're gonna have a shift here on the podium, even the provisional podium. Oh, something happened with Dawn. Dawn went off. Yeah, let's see what happened with Dawn doing the replay. Oh, he just went oversteer. Ah, that's a shame. Back to Ollie. Let's see if we're gonna have a shift on the podium. Less than 10 minutes. Yeah, you see that everyone gets nervous now. Don't mess with my car. I don't know if there's a current car that's considered OP in ACC. I don't know what you see on other leagues, or I think in our in eSeniors here, I think we have a lot of different drivers, and everyone rings out the benefits of the cars in a different way. So we have different. You know, one person might do really, really well in the BMW, but the next guy doesn't really. This is the closest we have right now. Well, let's see, Shannon. Looked like he was about to reach Aruba, so let's follow them up on the straight. See if he gets a good exit. Honda Power coming down this road. Oh yeah, maybe Honda, okay. But we don't really see many Honda. Oh, there's Jeremy going off again. We haven't seen any track penalties. Oh, and Don Queen. Thought these guys shifted place, maybe not. Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Don. I don't know what's up. He didn't perform this race. He's been dominating the other two races, I believe. Looked like he only went wide there too. I'm looking at the... I don't know if the track limits are so stringent on this track. I was racing Circuit of the Americas in my Friday series yesterday. That was a lot of fun. But that has a lot of potential for track limits, and certainly there was a lot of people in the end that had problems with that and got drive-throughs and so on. La France went wide. Oh, Torrance, our first drive-through. Kevin Torrance, I think that's how you say it. He's the first victim. Shannon reaching Arobas, maybe. See if he can get the drag race between these two guys. I'm happy we haven't been able or haven't needed to use the helicopter. No one needed to be evacuated. Looked like he went wide there as well. Jeremy. Yeah, Shannon is not close enough. Let's drive as a passenger with Shannon for a little bit. So Torrance, he's gonna fall back in the field, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of it is down to the driver. Yeah, so speaking of tires, we're following Shannon here, chasing Arobas in the very end of the race. We have almost 5 minutes left. So I wonder if he feels any issues with the tires. Oh, Jeremy is trying to hold on. Oh, he's going on the inside, having a look on the power again. I think if he's, it looks like his hood is wobbling a little bit. Maybe he has had some damage. Oh, he got a little oversteer. See if he can stay close enough to get the slipstream on Jeremy. Let's go to Jeremy's wing. See if we can discern. Jeremy got a good exit there. Maybe it's the tires on the Honda right now. He didn't get the grip to go out. Okay, let's go over to passenger with Olaf. Ollie. Oh, let's see, Arobas and Shannon. It looked like they were passing each other there for a moment, but they went back again. Let's go back to Ollie. As Ollie's coming around, might be able to do something on the straight. Oh, he had to check out there. That was very close. Yeah, well done. So that means now that La France has an opportunity. It's going on the inside in the turn. Oh, this is a drag race, but I think the drag race is over already. So La France in P3, less than 5 minutes. See if Ollie can respond as we come into first turn. I think La France is gonna hold on to that. And now Britos have a drive-through. What a shame. Britos in P8 just drew a 30-second drive-through. Track limits. Looks like La France is able to have this one stick. Good job. Shannon coming up on the straight. We're gonna see a drag race with them. Britos into the pits to serve, see where he comes out. Yeah, Shannon is not able to get in that point, that time. Tennant was able to pass Banks, it looks like. Britos in the pits. All right, Ollie, he's not giving up. Getting on La France. He's saying, you kicked me off the podium, I'm gonna get back. Stewart is in a handsome lead, 20 seconds or more. Yeah, it's not giving up, so let's see, Shannon. Yeah, he's really close to Arobas now. Very good. Let's see what we can get out of this. He's really on him now, so maybe this with the tires for him. Maybe that's not the problem. Let's do passenger here. Looking a little bit on the inside, try to get a little stress on Jeremy, and Jeremy's probably locking up a little bit. Came in really hard there in the third. Through the left hand, you really want to be a little bit tighter there than Jeremy was, but he's managing it. He's trying to defend as much as possible. Come on, let's see if this Honda is really as OP as you say. Come out on the straight. No, he's not catching the Audi. Maybe he's not getting the traction. Oh, it looks on the inside. Oh, he's sending it. That's a send. Very nice, very nice. Let's look at the send. Here we go. Get to enjoy it. Jeremy probably sees what's... Oh, that's really good by Jeremy. He probably saw him coming, so there's no way of just kind of turning in there and try to cover it. Leaders on the final lap. Oh, La France on McKay. Is he actually going to take P2 as well? I mean, I think La France have done a really good job. I don't remember where he started, but he's got up on the podium, and he's really left Ollie way behind now. Maybe Ollie had a mistake. We haven't seen that. Oh, he goes on the inside. He goes. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That was really, really well executed. That's perfect. So P2 for La France. That was really amazing. Let's see if McKay is able to respond in any way, shape, or form here in the last shivering minutes of the race. No, I think La France, he's going to run away there. I think we're starting to get to see the end of the race. Billy Stewart in P1 right now, so he's getting some blue flag traffic there. Mr. Ars in his Porsche leaving room, is he? Oh, he has a blue flag, so but Stewart comfortable lead with 25 seconds, so he can afford to maybe spend a little extra behind Terry. Terry doesn't really want to budge and yield. Maybe he's just waiting for the last corner here. As we're coming around for the last turn for Stewart. Stewart P1. There we go. There's the flag. Congratulations, Billy Stewart. Very solid race. Good points for him in the championship. Round 3, Hungaroring. And then let's go to La France. Going over as P2. Really, really good racing. Did a really, really good push in the end. And behind here we see McKay P3, Ollie for P4, Hupje P5. Solid racing by these guys. Then way back, the first 5 drivers really had a good distance to the rest of the field here as Don Queen is coming in, and in P6. Gonna see Ellis behind him in P7. Shannon P8. Jeremy gonna go in P9, and Frank Tennant is rounding up the top 10. So yeah, great. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for the likes, and we're gonna see you guys tomorrow for Group 1. I will not be able to participate, but I hope everyone racing P1 is gonna enjoy it. So have a good day. Over and out from Hungaroring eSeniors Group 2, Round 3. See you next time.